This is my third time filming this video. Third time's the charm, I guess. Alright, what is up, YouTube? So I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, night, whatever time you're watching this at. But I want to quickly, briefly talk about this video might go up Monday, which sucks because the internet here sucks. But there's a real reason why that my video is going up really late. Just even at night, if it does go up Monday, and I know for the people in Europe like Palin, that's already Monday for you. But Saturday I woke up at 7 a.m. to go to my mother's college graduation. I told you guys about that. That's why there was no Saturday video. So we ended up getting back in town at 7 p.m. 12 hours later, and that kind of sucked, but not a big deal. So what? So hung out at my parents' house, came back to me and my girlfriend's apartment. We watched a movie, had dinner, and at about 9:30 she got a text from her friend that her friend was going into labor, and that me and her were the only ones allowed in the hospital. And so I ended up going to sleep for 2 hours from like 10 o'clock to midnight. So immediately once midnight hit, me and my girlfriend jumped out of bed, got dressed, and we hopped on the highway and drove for 2 hours to Reading, Pennsylvania. And over there, we arrived at like about 3 a.m. God, it really sucks when a 2-hour drive takes 3 hours because the fog is so intense. You have to go 30 on the highway, and you can't even see more than 5 feet in front of you. Truthfully, it was like a video game. My girlfriend had her GPS saying left turn 100 feet because I couldn't see anything. But we arrived at 3 a.m. We got everything situated, and she was supposed to have start going into labor then. I mean the whole total thing, but start having the baby then, and that didn't happen. She didn't actually, the doctors didn't come in and everything start until about 11:30 Sunday morning. And I was like the only one not allowed in the room, not a big deal. So I went to the mall and I picked up a stuffed animal for their son, and we had a great day, but we were exhausted and tired. I had slept a total of 6 hours between the 2 days. My girlfriend's asleep right now. She was up for over 30 some hours. So I'm not gonna bother her, she's sleeping. I'm gonna do my work because I'm exhausted too, and I want to kind of get it done. So that's why that's going up so late, this video. But real reason why I pulled the camera out and everything, I told you guys I was meeting up a guy who started a company in my area. The name of the company is Planchette Skateboards. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm going to put the correct spelling down here. You guys can look them up on Instagram, and I'll just put their tag in that username. That's it. Moving on. Basically though, I met the guy. He's a really cool guy. We were in such a rush though because I had to go grocery shopping and he had to go to a doctor's appointment with his wife. So we only got to talk very briefly, but he really said that he would like to collaborate with me and that he wants to go filming once the weather breaks and the sun comes out and we have decent days. When I had mentioned that my favorite spot was the Cancer Fields, he was really happy. He said he'd seen footage there for years but never got to skate it himself. And I would love to go out with his crew because his crew seems decent sized and seems like they know a lot of spots in the area. So I'm going to quickly do a quick plug that if you guys live in Pennsylvania, especially in the NEPA region, you could either talk to me or maybe message him on Instagram, but definitely buy from him. I am one of the biggest supporters of local companies. But the board, you guys already seen it in the thumbnail, but 8.25 Planchette Skateboards. He ended up actually, it's upside down. He actually ended up giving me a sticker pack with it too, like 10 stickers. So I did the little design here, and then I stuck this one here. So it's just this and this when you buy this board, but I really do appreciate simplistic designs because even though I don't do a lot of normal flip tricks, even my old school flip tricks, any time the board flips, I really like, especially white versus black, seeing that because you can watch the full rotation and know to stomp right where you need to. But that's all I really wanted to talk about with you guys. Real quick, just a question for the comments. It's just one thing. I gotta ask you guys. Okay, logo goes this way. So usually that would mean this is the nose of the board. And we'll put this a little close. I have never ever in my life skated this as the nose. The higher portion of the board, I believe, is the tail because since it is up higher, you get more pop out of it for the more motion, and the one that's lower is easier for flip tricks because you're able to throw straight out instead of having to throw out and slightly up. So that's the way I was taught when I originally started skating, and to me, it baffles my mind because I've heard even Rodney Mullen, who helped invent the double crown board, did explain it that way, but yet the logos always are printed quote-unquote backwards. So I want to get feedback from you guys to see if you skate your boards all based on the logo or if you have your own preference or what. But thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. I am so sorry that I do not have time to test this board. I'm going to set this up, and Dark Star's going back into storage. This one is going to be skated and shredded and hopefully be for Wednesday. But there is so much snow and sleet and things going on that I'm finding hard to, skate. But I can't wait to shred this, and once I do, you guys will get a full comprehensive review on how the board feels and the pop, concave, and all that fun stuff. So, as always guys, make sure you have a great day.